Welcome back to the James McGee Show. I am your host. I am James McGee. Happy New Year, first thing. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Um, Looking forward to this year. I'll reflect a little bit on last year first, but again, Happy New Year to every one of you. 2025 was really, really a good year for me. Made some real good strides in my business. Made some real good strides on this show. But I'm a person that is never satisfied. So 2026, we're going to get even better. Got some really good things planned that hopefully in the next 2 weeks that we announce show wise. But you often hear "New Year, New Me." Um, we've all said it, we've all done it, but what does it really mean? What does new you mean? Uh, why do you need a new you? Why do we feel like every year we need to reinvent ourselves? That the old us is no longer good enough. We're that bad that we need to become a different person. Now, I think that's drastic, and I don't believe in that. But what I do believe in is every year, the beginning of every year, which is today, that we get a chance to reflect. It's just like with business, with my business. In November, I sat down. I said, okay, where do I want to go 2026? Thought about it. Look what was working. Look what didn't work. I said, okay, these are the adjustments that I'm going to make. I think we should make adjustments. I don't think it should be once a year. I think it should be constant adjustments. But I don't think that we need to completely discount the person that we are. I don't think that we should have this new year, new me mindset. There's no new you. It's the same you. You're not that bad. You don't need a new you. You need to make some adjustments. So, again, in my business, I sit down, have a clear vision of what I want to accomplish in 2026. And I think that's healthy. What I think is unhealthy is when we try to do too much. I think that's why people fail. They try to do too much, or we try to do too much. And, we've always been told or told ourselves to set our goals real high. So I kind of found when we set our goals lower, we can achieve them. Now, I don't want you to think I have low expectations. I don't. I have high expectations of myself, but I think that we have to gradually do things. If we just set low, realistic goals, think about this. Okay, what if you said, you know what? I normally get up. I'll use me for example. I'm normally up around 5:30. Last year, I was getting up, or 2024, I was getting up around 6:30. I got up an hour earlier. What did that hour a day? Think about an hour a day. Now, not an hour a day where you just wake up and you lay around and you scroll on your phone and you get on TikTok, but you get up and you're productive. 30 minutes, not even an hour. What if you normally, okay, right now it is 7 a.m. What if typically you got up at 6:30 and you got up at 6? That's 30 minutes a day. What does 30 minutes a day give you? Man, a lot. And think about this too. What if it's 30 minutes that nobody else is up? Getting up 30 minutes before your spouse, your kids, allows you for that time for yourself, whether it's reading, whether it's writing, whether it's reflecting, whether it's sitting out on your patio, drinking coffee, thinking about planning out your day. Then when everybody else gets up, man, you're good to go. You're ready. You've had your coffee. You've done your reflecting for the day. You've planned your day out. So it's not a madhouse. That's an accomplishment. It doesn't have to be this big, hey, I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Most times that's unrealistic. Let's just say, hey, I'm going to lose 5. It's pretty realistic. You could probably lose 5. Then when you lose 5, hey, that wasn't that bad. Wasn't that hard. I'm going to lose 5 more. You know, after the show, I've said this before, but my morning routine is I get up, prepare for the show, get my protein drink ready, get my hydrated water ready. That's my routine. Take my vitamins, cold plunge. Yeah, it's pretty cold. It's cold out here on the patio this morning. But I did cold plunge and get my things ready. And then after the show, I posted on the podcast channels, and then I go to the gym. Been going to the same gym. The gym opened in January of last year. Has really been a big part of my life. I've always been a gym person, but before that I was working out at home, and man, I'm just not as disciplined. It sounds good. Hey, I'm gonna work out at home, buy, a big kettlebell person, bought some kettlebells. It just doesn't work out for me. I have to for some reason, physically leaving and not just walking out into my garage works better for me. Now it doesn't for some people, but it works better for me. So joined the gym, great gym, first class. The owner actually was on this show in May of last year, and really good guy running a first class operation. Well, we get we have a private Facebook group for the gym, and he posted on it 2 days ago that 200 people have signed up to start in January, 200 new people. Well, and yesterday, I saw a little bit of it, saw what's coming, the New Year's Revolutioners. But hey, you know what? I'll wait a few more minutes to get on whatever machine I need to get on. I hope they stay. Historically, they don't, but I hope that they do. I hope that some people's New Year's resolution is real simple. I'm going to go to the gym every day. Make your goals a lot simpler. Now, get back to getting up before everybody else. I had this conversation with a dear friend the other day. I like to give life advice. The reason why I can give life advice, so 2 weeks from, I guess, today's, I don't even know what day of week it is. So 2 weeks from today, I turned 55 years old. So I'm qualified to give life advice. You know why? Because 55 is I'm older. I'm past middle age. I don't think I'm going to live to 110. I have fucked up so much in those 55 years that I'm the perfect person to tell you, hey, you shouldn't do this. If you do this, I give you the blueprint of what not to do in life, because I have fucked up so much in life. I could tell you, hey, look, if you do this, this is probably what's going to happen. You know why? Because I did it and it fucking happened. So I was telling a friend of mine the other day that one of the biggest mistakes that I made, and last year was one of my resolutions, and this sounds selfish because I used to pride myself on, man, I put myself last. I put myself last. I put everybody before me. Well, a couple years ago, when I fell on my face, first off, none of those people were there. All those people that I put in front of me, they weren't there. 2 or 3 of them were. They just weren't there. Second off, I was worried about everybody else and not concentrating on myself. Let me give you a scenario. Let me give you a comparison. So, before I was an administrator, I actually was, and people don't realize this, I was actually a real cop, and I was a SWAT officer. We had gas masks because we used gas a lot. So if we were going to deploy gas, we had to put our masks on, right? Because if we didn't have our masks on, man, we just were not we were not able to operate. We were being choked up by the gas, couldn't see. So it would be like, so I started thinking one day, I'm like, okay, if we deployed gas and I was worried about other people's masks, getting their masks, because masks, you got to seal them, you got to do all that to get your mask right, okay? What if when it was yelled that we're deploying gas, that I was worried about the person next to me, helping them get their mask on. My mask wasn't on. How can I help them? So how can you help people that you vow to help? Your kids, anybody, when you're not putting yourself first, when you're not taking care of yourself. So if I didn't seal my mask, now once I sealed my mask, hey, who needs help? Let me help you out because I'm good. So if there's one resolution that I would like for you to consider this year is put yourself first. Not in a selfish way. Not in a selfish way. I'm not saying go buy $100,000 car that you can't afford while your kids eat Spam because you can't afford real meat for them. That's not what I mean. I mean, take care of yourself, man. Get up a little earlier. Work out. Meditate. Whatever helps you. Whatever gets you through. Take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Go on that trip. Go on that trip and get yourself mentally where you need to be. If you feel like, hey, I need to recalibrate, you go on that trip. Go with your spouse, with your friends, whatever helps you. By yourself. Whatever helps you. Go on that trip. You know what? We don't give our kids enough credit. We let them control our lives for sure. That's something, if you think about, did our parents do that? Mine did. Our parents took care of us. But let me tell you this: my dad, especially not just my dad, my grandfather, the generations get a little bit more laxed on this. And I'm not saying this was right. My grandfather, he ate before anybody else. After he ate, everybody else got to eat. But we reverse that. We put ourselves last. How can you feed everybody else when you're hungry? Take care of yourself. Don't overindulge. Don't be selfish, but you eat first. Take care of yourself. And don't worry about, well, if my kids don't want me to, they don't like when I leave. Fuck them. Fuck them. Get over it. How can you continue to do the things that you do to support and take care of these little motherfuckers? And I got 2 of them who are adults now. And if I have one regret, both of them turn out well. And so it's hard to say, hey, I regret this. I would change this because can you argue with the results? No, you can't. But I think I would have let I would not have let my kids dictate my life so much or dictate my mood so much. And I think that that's where we can do better. We could put ourselves first. So I started putting myself first. And man, here's the other thing that I really wanted to, and I think that this is more of a result than a goal. I would let things I could not control get to me. I would let little things get to me and just ruin my whole day. And that was one thing I wanted to change. Well, man, I'm gonna tell you, I had something happen this week that normally would take me out of my game. I was on a big job. I do land clearing and tree work and stump grinding. I'm on this big job, all right? My stump grinder breaks. Had to get it loaded up, and one of the kids, I say he's in his early 20s, he says, "Man, you didn't get mad." I'm like, "What do you get mad for? What getting mad is going to help? It's life." And I have this saying, it's life. Just got to deal with it. And I realized when I said that I have changed, because typically, man, that would have took me out of my game. I would have been fucking mad. I'd have been throwing shit. It would have just, but what good did it do? You know what I did? I dealt with it, got it fixed. And tomorrow I'll go finish it. So when you put, and I think that that is a result of me taking care of myself mentally, putting myself first, my mental health above anything else, getting up earlier, doing the things I know. I can't tell you, hey, you need to get up and do this. I don't know you. I don't know what you should get up and do. But what I do know is to figure out what helps you, what makes you the best version of you, and do it. So that's all I got for you today. I don't have Mom Luke of the day. It's New Year's. I didn't want to really talk about politics tomorrow. Trust me, we will be talking about what we typically talk about, because there is a lot to talk about with what is going on in Minnesota. Good God, it's just a mess, and I have a lot of things to talk about. We are probably doing a show tonight, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will post it when I get confirmation. I think Jason's going to be with me. I think we're going to do a show tonight. We will definitely dive in. You know, if we do one tonight, which is probable, we will be diving into this mess that is going on in Minnesota. But tomorrow I'll be back at you. I took a couple weeks off, but tomorrow I'll be back at you, and we will be definitely diving into some political issues and what's going on. And there will definitely be a Mama Luke of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Went a little bit different. It's New Year's Day. I wanted to just share those thoughts. But remember, start your year off remembering this: no one's coming to save you, and the world does not give a fuck. McGee is out.